FBLA members and advisors, do you know the FBLA dress code? Do you know what is appropriate and what is not appropriate attire to be worn to these events? Hello, I'm Allison Railsback, a senior at Rock Hills High School, and I am currently serving as a 2015-2016 Kansas FBLA State Executive Vice President. If you are having a hard time deciding what you as a member should wear, or what your students should wear for advisors, there is no need to fear any longer. During this podcast, we'll be covering some basic do's and don'ts to be dressing for FBLA events and where you can shop for this attire. All FBLA PBL members and advisors should develop an awareness of the appearance you give off in projects. The purpose of the FBLA PBL National Dress Code is to uphold the professional image of the association and its members, and to prepare students for the business world. If you ever attend an FBLA event, all attendees should follow the dress code unless otherwise stated. There are three types of business attire commonly used: business professional, business casual, and casual. This screenshot is from the University of Texas at Austin McCombs School of Business. This clearly defines what kind of clothes should be worn in certain cases. When competing at FBLA events, it is usually said to be dressed in business professional attire. This chart from the McCombs School of Business Attire PDF states that what is appropriate for ladies and gentlemen. You can see the difference between the more professional and casual looks. And most of the time at FBLA events, if you can wear similar types of colors and fabrics, you will not be docked. This is more of an extra way to help you choose what outfits are more used in business settings. However, in FBLA, we are preparing you for the business world after high school, so this chart may also be helpful for future references. The FBLA dress code states for females, professional dress includes a business suit or a business pantsuit with blouse, or a skirt or dress slacks with a blouse or sweater, a business dress, or capris or gauchos with a coordinating jacket or suit that is worn below the knee. You also need to wear dress shoes. And as a clarification, many of the women's currently two-piece suits are designed so that they do not require a blouse. Therefore, in FBLA, this will be accepted. In addition, sling-back shoes, open-toed shoes, and sleeveless dresses are accepted. For FBLA events from the men, their professional attire includes a business suit with collared dress shirt and necktie, or a sport coat, dress slacks, a collared shirt and a necktie, or just dress slacks, a collared shirt and tie, and a banded collar shirt may be worn only if a sport coat or business suit is worn. You should always wear dress shoes and socks. These are the inappropriate attire for both men and women that FBLA does not want you to be wearing at FBLA events. So therefore, please stay away from some of these attire. Alright, it is said that you always are trying to make an impression on your boss and to your potential future boss. Therefore, ladies, these types of clothing are not really generally accepted for the competitive events and other FBLA activities. Yes, sundresses and mini skirts are not accepted as business professional. So when you're trying to find outfits to be worn at FBLA, try to think more conservative. Get a dress or a skirt that comes to the knee or an inch or two above. Also, when you're buying maybe dress slacks, make sure to hem the bottoms up if they are too long. You do not want to give your boss the impression of you walking on your pants, because that is not usually accepted in the business world. McCombs School of Business lists off some items that you should not be worn to for any business events, which can be translated back to our FBLA activities. Ladies, make sure not to wear spaghetti straps or skinny dress pants. These do not give off the business professional image. Males, make sure not to wear a bolo tie to an FBLA event. It is against our dress code. Stick to a regular tie or bow tie. In a lot of FBLA competitive events, it would be best to wear one solid, colored pair of socks, and not with a lot of flashy brands or images on them. Also, do not wear white socks to your competitions, and make sure to iron your clothes. Here, men, you can see what the McCombs School of Business says for some items that should not be worn because they are not very business professional. Also from Macomb School of Business, they list a few do's and don'ts for males and females that really would not be worn in the business workplace. Ladies, it does say that hose should be worn, although this is not enforced in FBLA. Many advisors do make this a requirement. Hose is an amazing invention. They can keep your legs warm when it's cold, yet they are not hot in the summertime. Also, when you're wearing dress shoes, they also keep your feet from smelling. Also, your heels should not be more than 2.5 inches high. They should not be stilettos. And when you're at FBLA competitions and you're walking around a lot, a shoe with a 1 to 1.5 inch wedge is best. And men, make sure your belt and your shoes match colors. James Madison University also lists some suggestions of what to do and not to do in business attire that was compiled by Pamela Peterson Drake. It might be hard to find the perfect business professional outfit in the world. There are always businesses that carry a nice dress skirt or pants and a blouse, while other stores have the whole suit available to buy. Some easy stores to find business outfits that are found throughout the U.S. are shown on the screen. I have gotten my suits from Dillard's. In the Salina store, there's always a few racks that have business suits marked down to $30 from the original price of $200. However, Men's Warehouse has suits options. You should also show your FBLA membership card when purchasing the outfit. You can receive a great discount. And also, do not be ashamed of getting a suit from Goodwill. Usually these suits they have at those stores have never been worn. They still have the price tag on them, and they are marked way down from what they are worth. If you are done growing, it might be a good idea to purchase a nice suit so that you can use it for FBLA and future jobs. Here are some sites that have information on what to wear and what not to wear. You can always look up on the internet what is business professional attire. And also, these are good resources to use for FBLA as well as your future. I hope this podcast will help you when you are trying to decide what to pack and wear at FBLA events in this upcoming year. FBLA members, it's time for us to connect to the business world.